I'll be talking to you.
Oh, you taking off?
Yeah, I know, it's painful, eh?
Let me know when you need to stop moving.
I was thinking it was gonna be, this coming weekend, but Mike will get back to me.
No problem.
Landlord's being kind of goofy about moving in early, so.
It happened.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.
I don't have a pot on right now, they'll put a pot on for us. One ice cream?
Call the meeting back to order. Report number 34 is the recommendation from the planner, read the zoning amendment application that we heard at the last meeting, and this is for the approval and the bylaws. Moved by Councillor Cook, seconded by Councillor Russell. All in favor of that? Carried. Or was that part of the recommendation? We'll do all the bylaws together. Report number 84, this is the liquor license amendment, act amendment, and the recommendation there that it be approved and implemented. Councillor Holman?
Recommendation.
Seconded. Councillor Bonsteel? Councillor Cook?
Just a question. So basically, Peggy, the made changes to tiered seating, is that what I understand?
Yes, so we'll change the tiered seating, and what we will be staying with is the one pot close all times, and giving the authority to the clerk to allow for public events for special occasion permits.
Deputy Mayor Dag.
I just wanted to publicly commend Peggy for this. I think you did an outstanding job in this report, and appreciated the various concerns, so thank you both.
Councillor Underwood?
Yeah, I got a problem with a couple of things in there. Specifically around the shores arena. Okay, we've got our junior B hockey team there. It'd be nice for them to have somewhere where they can sell a beverage of an adult's choice for adults, to adults. There's nothing wrong with having a beer and watching a hockey game. There's nothing there in the shores at all, period. In fact, it's almost a dry zone, and you think the only place you can do it is on the concrete surface of the ice, which is just hardly there. I think we should really look a little closer at this. And I was talking to local groups who run stag and goes and stuff, and I asked them, I said, well, if the license went on till 2 o'clock, how does that affect you? And they said, well, it wouldn't anyway, because they're going to close it wrong. And if somebody wants to run till 2 o'clock, that's their business. I mean, it's a provincial policy. Why would we be adding extra legislation when we actually don't have the problem as yet? I mean, I saw the report, and we're making a lot of assumptions about our community, which I don't think are relevant.
Okay. Council Owen?
I'm looking right now at the policy objectives for the document. And just, there is a little bit of history here. This policy was developed with a lot of feedback from the community, and there is a good rationale for what we have here. And the document, it's reasonable, it's responsible, and it's moderate, so that it does provide for opportunities for liquor licensing in a whole variety of locations and of places. The things we need to think about, we need to manage risk and liability, and also part of our responsibility, one of our spheres of influence is recreation and leisure. And we need to be a leader and a role model in terms of responsible use of alcohol, just the same as whether you are in the educational system, in the healthcare system, or whatever. When we did this policy, we looked at a lot of stats around rural communities and Lambton County. And I think we can all, if we haven't seen them, then we need to go to the health unit, we need to look at a variety of health unit reports, provincial reports. We have a number of things through the CHC. There is a higher level of alcohol use and abuse in rural communities and in Lambton County in particular, as opposed to the provincial average. So I guess one of the things we were trying to do with this is to somewhat be responsible leaders in the community. The Shores is a wellness center. When the community they fundraise for a wellness center in that facility. So we put a lot of thought into where we would permit licensing. And the concrete pad, yes. The whole public lobby area, that's a public space. No. And because it's a wellness facility, no, not in the tiered seating. So I guess I'm happy with what we have here. I agree with Martin, or Councillor Underwood, in terms of the community groups. I mean, they certainly don't want to go past 1 o'clock. And any of them will tell you, going any time that they have, like New Year's, for example, going until 2 o'clock has just been a disaster. And they want nothing to do with that. So the 1 o'clock closing is great. So I would ask you to consider some of those things in our thinking here when we do look at this policy.
With due respect to Councillor Fitness, because I know you are absolutely into it, if you're going to classify the Shores as a wellness center, take hockey out, because hockey's not a wellness sport. Anyone will tell you, looking at the statistics, it's probably one of the most injurious sports that's played, especially with concussions. So take it out and put in ringette, foosball, whatever. I guess I'm with Councillor Underwood. From a business standpoint, we have to keep these arenas full and going. And you've got to separate minor hockey events from junior and senior events. These are not, we're not talking about children now. We're talking about a tradition that goes on across this province to make these sports viable. And every junior team I was ever associated with, and I don't know of an arena that does not have a licensed area in it to help